Hello, great to see you today. And today is November the 4th, the day after the election. And I'm out here in our Colorado Springs office. As you can see right back up there in the corner, that is Pikes Peak and the Rocky Mountains. Beautiful view out of our conference room here. Gorgeous day out here in Colorado. Hope it's nice where you're at too. Wanted to bring you an update now that we know a few more things. And those three key things that we now know today that we didn't know yesterday are, number one, we know that the House is going to stay Democrat. Number two, we know that the Senate, for the most part, we're pretty certain that the Senate is going to stay Republican. And number three, we know that we don't know who the president is yet. So those are three things that we know today that we didn't know yesterday. Now, in most of your investment portfolios, not all of them, because we manage each of your portfolios individually, but for the most part, most of you have about 20% of your investment portfolio in short-term government bonds and money market accounts. So that money has been safe and liquid, and we've been kind of waiting to see what happens after the election to see what we would do with that. Now, based on what's happened so far, we think that if President Trump wins, then the stock market is going to like that. And that's because they're used to that. There's some certainty, there's some predictability, because that'll be the same thing. President Trump as president, the Senate still Republican, the House still Democrat. So the market should react positively to that. And then if Vice President Biden wins, then stayed up too late last night watching all these elections. But if Vice President Biden wins, then we have a Democrat president and a Republican Senate, and that means gridlock. Okay, nothing is going to get done generally when that happens. So the stock market likes that too, because that means that all the politicians are going to stay out of our business, and businesses are just going to run like they normally run, and that's a little more certainty, and the stock market should react positively to that too. So based on that, we were going to put about half of the cash that we have into the market this morning. However, the market opened up quite a bit, especially the NASDAQ, and that's where we have quite a bit of investments because we like those tech stocks there. So we decided not to go in this morning first thing and to wait a couple days, hopefully maybe Friday, possibly Monday, where the thing will settle down, the market will settle down a little bit, and we'll have an opportunity to get that half of that cash back into the market. And then with the other half, we're going to wait and see what happens with this presidential election, because if we see a lot of lawsuits and strange things happening, then we think the market is going to react negatively to that for a little bit, and we'll have an opportunity to get that other half of the cash back into the market. So that's our plan. Again, that's a plan. We may have to adapt again, but if we have to, as things unfold, we'll change that plan and adapt. But that's our current plan. And for those of you that have a 401k, TSP, 403b that we don't actually have at Fidelity, then, and that's maybe because you're not 59 and a half or something like that, and you have to have it at your retirement account at your work. And you've given us your phone number to call you and let you know how to change that according to what we're doing with the other portfolios. So we'll be making those calls as we make these changes, but you can also watch these videos and kind of see what we're doing based on what's happening out there with the stock market and all this election stuff. So that's the current plan. We're going to see what happens. We're going to watch everything unfold, but that is what we're thinking at this current time. And so now, let's all take another deep breath, relax, and let's see what happens. And I'll be coming back to you here just pretty soon to give you another update in the next couple of days. We'll talk to you later.